Hello my dears, today we start with lesson 3, subtraction with regrouping. Let's remember if we have here 97 minus 53 equals what? We need to get out the answer. So we start from ones. 7 minus 3 equals 4. 9 minus 5 equals 4. I need to know the name of each position for the number. So 97 in first, it's called what? Minuend. 53 in the second is called subtrahend and the answer is called difference. Minuend, subtrahend, difference. How we can solve subtraction with regrouping? We have steps. Number 1. First, look at ones. If more on the top, we just subtract. Look here, 2 in ones, it's more on the top? No. So step number 2, if more on the floor, we will regroup. So let's look again, it's more on the top or more on the floor? More on the floor. So we need to regroup. Regroup means go to the next door and knock, knock, knock. Please, tens, give me 1 10. Remember, 1 10 equals 10 ones. Let's do it. So 2 minus 7, I can't do it. So I go to the 7, knock, knock, knock. 7, can you give me 1 please? Yes, I can. So 7 becomes 6 and 2 becomes 12. Because 1 10 equal 10 ones. So now 12 minus 7. Count from small to stop at big. So after 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Stop. How many fingers do you have? 5. Now 6 minus 5 equals 1. So the difference here equals 15. Let's solve this example in subtraction. First, let's remember that 1 10 equals 10 ones and 100 equals 10 tens, 1000 equals 10 hundreds. So the first number here we have 5233 minus 3129. So start from ones, 3 minus 9. I can't make 3 minus 9 because it's more on the floor. So I go to next door, knock, knock, knock. 3 became 2 and this 3 became 13. Now we can subtract. 13 minus 9 equals, count from small to stop at big. So after 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How many fingers? 4. Now 2 minus 2 equals 0. 2 minus 1 equals 1. 5 minus 3 equals 2. So the difference is 2104. The next one here we have 65,845 minus 37,428. Let's start from ones. 5 minus 8. I can't make 5 minus 8. So I go to next door, knock, knock, knock. 4 became 3 and this 5 became 15. So now we can subtract 15 minus 8, count from small to stop at big. After 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Stop. How many fingers? 7. 3 minus 2 equals 1. 8 minus 4 equals 8. 5 minus 7. I can make 5 minus 7? No. So I go to next door, knock, knock, knock. 6 became 5 and this 5 becomes 15. Then 15 minus 7 equals 8 and 5 minus 3 equals 2. So difference is 28,417. Now we need to use rounding strategy to estimate the difference. If we have 56,064 minus 42,765, start from ones. 4 minus 5, we can't. So we go next door, knock, knock, knock. 6 became 5 and this 4 became 14. Now we can make 14 minus 5 to be 9. In tens place we have 5 minus 6. We can't. So we go next door, 0. We can't take from it 1. So we go to the next door, 6. we can take from each one to be 5 and this 0 became 10. Now 5 in tens place can take from this 10 1 to be 9 and this 5 became 15. Now we can subtract 15 minus 6 to be 9. 9 minus 7 equals 2. 5 minus 2 equals 3. 5 minus 4 equals 1. So the actual difference is 13,299. Now we need to find the estimate difference to the nearest 10 and to the nearest 100 and to the nearest 1000. The first number, let's get the estimation to the nearest 10. In tens place, 6. 6, look at 4. 4, you are rich or poor? Poor. So I will cancel 4 and put 0. So the estimate will be 56,060. Second number, in tens place, 6. Look to the next number, which is 5. 5, you are rich or poor? Rich. So I will give you extra 1 to be 42,770. So now we can subtract 0 minus 0, 0. 6 minus 7, we can't. We go to the next door, 0, we can't take from it. So go to the next door, 6, we can take to be 5, and that 0 became 10. Then we take from each one to be 9, and that 6 became 16. Now we can make 16 minus 7 to be 9. Then 9 minus 7 equals 2. 5 minus 2 equals 3. 5 minus 4 equals 1. So the difference is 13,290. The second column to the nearest 100. At the first number, 0 in 100 place. Look at 6. 6, you are rich or poor? Rich. So I will give you extra 1 to be 56,100. The second number here in 100 place, 7. Look at the next number, which is 6. 6, you are rich or poor? Rich. So I will give you extra 1 to be 42,800. Now we can subtract 0 minus 0, 0. 0 minus 0, 0. 1 minus 8. I can't. I go to next door, knock, knock, knock. 6 became 5 and this one became 11. 11 minus 8, count from small to stop at big. So after 8, 9, 10, 11. Stop. How many? 3. 5 minus 2 equals 3. 5 minus 4 equals 1. So the difference is 13,300. The last column to the nearest 1000. So in the first number in 1000 place is 6. 6, look at 0. 0, you are rich or poor? Poor. So the estimate will be 56,000. The next number in 1000 place is 2. 2, look at 7. 7, you are rich or poor? Rich. So the estimate will be 43,000. So now we can subtract. So the difference is 13,000. So where is the closed estimation here to the actual difference? Yes, the closed is 13,300 to the actual difference. Let's do this exercise. Estimate using rounding to the nearest 1000. In letter A we have 94,647 minus 32,316. So in the first number in 1000 place is 4. 4, look at 6. 6, you are rich or poor? I am rich. So I will give 4 extra 1 to be 95,000. The next number 2 in 1000 place, look at 3. 3, you are rich or poor? Poor. So the estimate will be 32,000. So now we can make subtract. Ones with ones, tens with tens, 100 with 100. 0 minus 0, 0. 0 minus 0, 0. 0 minus 0, 0. Then 5 minus 2 equals 3. 9 minus 3 equals 6. So the difference here is 63,000. Letter B, we have here 961,587 minus 952,054. In the first number here, 1 in 1000 place, look at 5. 5, you are rich or poor? I am rich. So I will give you extra 1 to be 962,000. The second number here, 2 in 1000 place, look at 0. 0, are rich or poor? Poor. So the estimate will be 952,000. And The difference here is 10,000.
From school book, let's see this exercise. If we have here 3,328 minus 2,164. So we start from ones place. 8 minus 4 equals 4. 2 minus 6 we can't. We go to next door. Knock, knock, knock. 3 became 2 and 2 became 12. 12 minus 6 equals 6. And now we have 2 minus 1 equals 1. Then in thousand place, 3 minus 2 equals 1. So let's put the answer in the chart. So 4 in ones, 6 and tens, 1 in hundred, and the another one in thousand place.
From school book story number 1. Two colonies of fire ants were stuck in a fog and made floating rafts to survive. The first colony had approximately 1,267 ants and the second had 3,452 ants. How many more ants were in the second colony? How many more? This means we will need to subtract to make minus between the two numbers. So let's start from ones place. 2 minus 7 I can't. So I go to next door, knock knock. 5 became 4 and this 2 became 12. 12 minus 7 equals, count from small to stop at big. So after 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Stop. How many fingers? 5. 4 minus 6. I can't make 4 minus 6. So I go to the next door, knock, knock, knock. 4 became 3 and this 4 becomes 14. Now we can make 14 minus 6 equals 8. 3 minus 2 equals 1. 3 minus 1 equals 2. So the difference here is 2,185 ants.
Exercise number 2. Two colonies of fire ants were stuck in a flood and make floating rafts to survive. The first colony had 1,267 ants and the second colony had 3,452 ants. How many more ants were in the second colony? So the first colony 1,267 and the second one 3,452. So he needs to get the difference between them. So we start from a bigger number. So start from ones. 2 minus 7 we can't. We go to the next door. Knock, knock, knock. 5 became 4 and this 2 became 12. 12 minus 7 equals 5. 4 minus 6 now we can't. We go to next door 200 place. Knock, knock, knock. This 4 became 3 and this 4 became 14. So 14 minus 6 equals 8. 3 minus 2 equals 1 and in thousand place 3 minus 1 equals 2. So equals 2,185 ants.
From school book story number 2. A fire ant colony has 225,000 ants. A huge destructor ant colony has 6,200 ants. What is the difference between the size of the two colonies? So the difference here means we are going to make minus between the two numbers. So start from ones. 0 minus 0 equals 0. 0 minus 0 equals 0. 0 minus 2 I can't. So I go to 5 and knock, knock, knock. 5 became 4 and this 0 became 10. 10 minus 2 equals 8. 4 minus 6. I can't make 4 minus 6. So I go to next door, knock, knock, knock. 2 became 1 and this 4 became 14. So now we can subtract 14 minus 6 equals 8. Then I put 1 down and 2 down. So the difference here is 218,800 ants.